BS about HS, like bogus stories.
I was first told it was because I was overweight, but then I met skinny people with HS.
I was being told that HS is my fault, that it is my weight, my lifestyle choices.
If you're getting the wrong story about your hidradenitis suppurativa symptoms, it might be time to talk to the right doctor.
Hey, Bridget.
No more bogus stories. No more BS about HS. Find a dermatologist.
Hi, beautiful. How are you? Hello, Veronica. Welcome to the room. Hi, Junior. Come on in. My apologies. I'm running a few minutes behind. I was texting with our guest tonight.
New rich and creamy dips from Sarah.
Boy, I tell you, every Wednesday, I have a new story. I have a new story, Sparrows. Good evening, Junior Caldwell. How are you tonight, sir? Hi, Russell Gaither. Come on in here. I'm glad you're well, Bridget. I am great. I am great. Fabulous. You know me, always doing this, making it regardless. Well, thank you, Veronica. I appreciate you. I figure I can doll up for the Sparrows. That's the least I can do. Just doll up. Give me a reason. Hello, Russell. Good to see you on. Welcome to the room. Oh my gosh. This day is quite interesting. Did you have a good Wednesday? How are you all doing? You know, you have good Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. The things, you know, that have taken place over the past week. Talk to me. Be sure to share where you are actually viewing from. I am really being blown away with all the contacts that I'm making from all over the world at this point. It is really shocking me of all the people that I'm connecting with. So it's always going to be interesting to see where you're viewing from. So be sure to put it in. If you're in Charlotte, say you're in Charlotte. If you are in some other part of South Carolina, say where you are. Canada, London, wherever. Be sure to do that. Hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I did. It's great to see you also, Russell. I'm back in town now. I have to see you. It has been so many years since we've seen each other. So you're visiting with your parents, Bridge. Be sure to give them a hug and tell them that I love them. Please do. Please do that. Please do. So welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday in this month. I can't believe that we're knocking at Christmas time already. Cannot believe that. Saturday is the 1st of December. Can't wrap my mind around that. So this night is officially the last night that we'll have alive when it comes to Nurturing November. And Nurturing November has been a doozy this month. I've really had to pump my brakes on quite a few things. Hello, Ebony Hodge. How are you? Welcome into the room. Excuse me. So I have to really turn some things around to make myself relax more, nurture more. And not just me, the people that I love and care about. Spending time with family. So it's so appropriate to have Nurturing November with the month of Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving is my actual favorite season, favorite holiday of all times, because there's no pressure, it's nothing, nobody has to run out shopping, all of the fluff of Christmas and all of these Valentine's Day, all these holidays that are in place that are very expensive holidays. So with Thanksgiving, all you have to do is spend time and eat great food. You can't beat that. You can't beat it at all. However, tonight, my guest is running behind. I'm not even sure if she's going to make it. Unfortunately, she had a flat on her way home from her shop. So I said, girl, don't worry about it. If you can come in, great. If you can't make it, guess what? We'll just reschedule. So with that being said, of course, I am Valerie Miller of TVM, meaning the Valerie Miller double fold, this very moment. And in every moment available, you have the option to change. You can change something within your life. It's something that you may feel that's all up in here, and you know it's time for a change. So take notice of these things and make the necessary corrections that you need in your life to live fabulous. Please live fabulous as much as you can. So I'm basically, until Jude gets to come in, that's Jude from Collage. It was so much juiciness I had planned for you guys tonight because she is amazing. And of course, you know, there are many sides to me. I always talk about the levels of me. There are quite a few. And with her, tonight, we were going to display some of the alternative medicine and the health side of things that are alternative when it comes to herbs and different things that you can do to have great health and to be healthier and live, you know, consciously. So, with that said, how many of you actually utilize health in a way of herbal remedies? I know I'm a Southern Carolina girl, and I grew up with remedies. I grew up with herbs. I grew up with all of these things. It's just alternative ways of keeping yourself healthy, living according, being mindful of what you're eating, these types of things. Hello, Terrell. Welcome to the room. It's different things that you can eat to keep yourself looking magnificent. Always some things to look magnificent. And I'll tell you a few tricks myself that I've been using for the past few weeks myself putting together, because over the year with me taking meat out of my diet, it's been drastic. I love every bit of this challenge process that I've gone through, and it's only one more month to go. And with that said, going through December, it's going to be fabulous. And I can tell you right now, chances are very slim to none that I will be going back to meat. I don't know. I may make an attempt, but I'm afraid I'll get sick if I ate it. So with knowing that I'm down to less than 1% body fat, hello, 49 here, maintaining great weight, feeling great about life, and loving every bit of it because of the minimal changes that you can make that makes the difference. So think about that. And because of all the things I've done this year, I have taken all of these processes, blogged about them over in TVM, BUB Fabulous, the monthly challenges page. If you're not a part of that, be sure to go over and make sure you join that page, because I'm turning this all the way into a program. You've been drinking rosemary tea and using what else? Using it in your food. It's so great. Bridget, I am so grateful that you're doing that. But then, you know, we're cut from the same cloth. Yes. And Veronica, you're going to call me about online details? Okay, perfect. Because that program that I'm rolling out in January, if you want details on that, and I'm probably going to do a live in this regard as well, is BUB Fabulous 365. There's no reason to not look fabulous every day of your life, and just making a few changes here and there to look your best and feel your best, live longer, all of that wonderful stuff. And it's just tweaking a few things, simply being kind, those types of things. And Veronica, you didn't mean to send that note. Okay. But I mentioned I've lost about 25 pounds. 25. And I really can't afford to be losing weight. The thing is, I've just shifted the fat. The fat is gone from me. My weight remained the same. So I'm 130 pounds. The weight never changed. Not drastically. So that just goes to show how much fat I actually had. You know, because you're a small frame person don't mean that you're not healthy or you're like out of shape and can work on some things. And I did. And just incorporated more yoga, more meditation. Incorporated that drinking a gallon of water a day. That alone would change your life. Realistically, that will do it. Hello, Deborah, Esner. Hey, lady, I haven't seen you since I left. You know where. So welcome to the room. But what I've actually been doing after losing 25 pounds, because, you know, things start to shaking and moving and changing because of the weight loss. So with that being said, who wants to have droop or have anything draping? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. There's absolutely nothing cute about that. And so noticing, like in here, you know, you can see more definition with my cheekbones, you know, all of this stuff. Love it. However, you still need to tighten that skin up. So it's just different types of processes that I use. And it's not just women. Men, you can do these things too. If you have witch hazel in your bathroom cabinets, that's your friend. Chances are you may not have any rose water there. If you don't, buy it. Rose water is absolutely magnificent. I've been using that. And simple castor oil, coconut oil, things like that. It will be rid of every fine line you have. That witch hazel will tighten that skin up like nobody's business. And if you haven't been using collagen, putting it in your protein shakes, if you haven't been putting it in your drinks, your juices, things like that, incorporate that. Especially if you're over in your 30s-ish, 35s, that. So trust me, if you want more on that, just inbox me. I'll tell you a few things. However, all of the details is going to be within the program. BUB Fabulous 365 is only 12 weeks long and 12 weeks to change your life so you can live fabulously for the rest of your life. So I cannot wait to incorporate that. I have one client now within 12 weeks, well, a little over. He hit his goal, 50 pounds in 12 weeks, and then he continued to persevere and push beyond that in case he wanted to fluctuate his weight a bit. He's lost over 60 pounds in 106 days. You can do it too. So I'm so excited about that. Congratulations on losing 34 pounds, Bridget. Congratulations on that. Love yourself enough to be your best, look your best, feel the best, live longer. You know, you are definitely worth it. And I didn't want to wait until, you know, the end of the year and then everyone get around to January and want to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to have these New Year's resolutions that pretty much make it until about February. And then you're off of it. It's going to take some serious dedication and commitment. Hello, Jerome. Hi, Stacy Langley. Welcome to the room. You're quite welcome, Bridget. I'm very proud of you. And I know you're pretty much like me. We are definitely cousins. And we think alike. We persevere in ways. And I am like a pit bull when it comes to something. And I know it works. I'm not going to stop until it reflects it. And I always use me as the guinea pig. I'll try everything on me first. And then when you ask me, then I can share with you. But to be knocking at 50, I am so in love with myself. And that's not to be facetious. That's not to be overly confident. I am grateful for the tools I've learned over the years and how to take every career I've ever had and compile those things into a program that can benefit you. Hi, Verna Jones. Welcome in. Sylvia Pons. Thank you so much for joining the room tonight. So I'm basically tying up loose ends when it comes to talking about nurturing November and taking it beyond November. Take time for yourself. Get a mani-pedi. Go for a walk in the park. Take a bath. Read a good book. Free your mind. So when I say BUB Fabulous 365, I sincerely mean that. And that's inclusive of the food that you eat, the things that you watch on TV, how you treat other people as well as yourself. All of these things are key fundamentals of being the best version of yourself as you possibly can be. So while you're on this journey, you're discovering yourself. And there were so many things that I did turn the page on when it came to myself. I had to really look deeply at myself. And then in the midst of all of this stuff, transitioning from state to state, we'll make it 2 states, to move from Georgia back to Charlotte, that was huge. It was huge. I'll leave it. I will leave it at that. So, Veronica says that she reads 1 book a week. Continue to do that. Bridget, I know for certain you've been working on a book for quite a while. I need for you to set a deadline and get that thing done. Joy, I see you out there. Thank you for coming on. I know you're working on some things as well. However, like I said, love yourself enough to invest in yourself and do what you have to do to be the best version of yourself so you can actually meet you. You haven't met you yet until you take care of some things that have been holding you down, blocks, things that you've been apprehensive about, you know? Jerome, yes, I agree. You must watch what you eat. Read the labels. How many of you out there actually pick up whatever it is that you're purchasing that's not raw, that you purchase from the supermarket, and read what's on that label? It's no excuse. Read it. Be mindful of added sugars, things like that. And a lot of people will say, oh, girl, you're nuts. Val, you're nuts for what you're doing. Call me what you want. I am in love with me. You need to be in love with yourself, care enough to live long. There's so many people just dying for no reason or waiting until you get some terrible diagnosis from a doctor when you can handle all the preventives on the front end. So you don't get that diagnosis. You don't even have time to really go to the doctor because you feel too good all the time. Go for a regular checkup. Yeah, do that. Do that. However, know your body to know that you need to take care of it. Because in essence, it's really not yours. We're all borrowing them for a certain amount of time, and I won't really go there. However, it's loaned and treated with respect. So if you have any questions out there about anything that I might be doing that you want to pull from me that might be talked about in this program, ask. I'll tell you. However, if you've been following me for this year and knowing that I had a challenge every single month, and if you participated, then you understand. So you've been feeling blocked and ready to push through? Hashtag loving me. Thank you, Lawana. If you need me, girl, call me. Shoot me an email or something. Hello, Herb. How are you, Mr. Williams? Thank you. Welcome to the room. So I'm really hopeful. I'm so hopeful that Jude can get into the room because she has so much to add. Excuse me. I'm an herb girl to my heart and can't even help myself. I can't. It's to a fault. My mom always had herbs around. We never got sick, anything like that growing up as a kid. What's a doctor? We didn't have to do that. We ate from home. We had fruit all around home. Grapes, grapevines. We had strawberry patches. We had all this stuff. Apple trees in the neighborhood. Everybody kind of bartered and shared with each other. It was nuts. We were organic before organic became popular. And we did all these things in our neighborhoods. Hi, Sharon Sweeney Wallace. Hi, Danina. Welcome to the room. So I say start focusing on yourself now. Do not wait until the new year. Look at some alternative measures and be mindful of, things that are taking place with the doctor's offices. Know the medications that are being, written up for you to take. Are you cleansing quarterly? Cleansing will change your life. Trust me. Welcome to the room, Antonio. And if you're not doing that and you don't understand the purpose of that, Google it. Google it or send me a messenger. Do something like that. Okay? So what is it you're saying, Bridget? We had the fresh cooking from scratch food. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I mean, I started cooking at 12 years old. I was fascinated with my mom cooking. I love cooking. But me being single, it's hard for me to cook because it's just for me. And then I have to prepare and put it in the freezer, all that stuff. Those are things that has now been shunned. Nobody wants to do those things, canning of food and putting away, preparing for the winters. All that kind of stuff has gone away. However, if I could only have a greenhouse and the things I could do with that thing. I believe in gardens. I believe in fresh food. I believe in ultimate health and doing what you need to do with, growing your own herbs. It's at the supermarket, it's at your produce markets. And look, read, ask questions, research. Hello, Michael Zuniga. Welcome to the room. So, Lawana, you're saying food and herbs are our medicine. It is. It is our medicine. I promise you, it's a pharmacy here at the house. I keep this stuff around. I know, a cough right now that I have, this little one, this water's not doing it. Okay, echinacea and golden seal it will be. Maybe a little olive leaf and oil of oregano. Have it just knocked out in no time flat. And one of the reasons why I wanted Jude on here, because she has a brick and mortar shop in New Jersey, and it is the most fabulous things. And the information that she is going to share that would be so juicy in here tonight. My fingers are crossed that she can come in. If not, we'll just reschedule. But she was definitely perfect for this month to round out Nurturing November. And so I'm going to go ahead and give you a peep in the window now as far as December. It's the last month of the challenge. The monthly challenges that I've had going on all year. I'm excited about it and sad about it all at the same time. Hi, Sabrina Hamilton, Alma Jennings, welcome to the room. But, I have to look at these things. The excitement is, even though, it's been a personal journey for myself, whether someone participated or not each month, it really didn't matter. I had to do it every single day. I had to post every single day of 2018. I'm writing a blog over there. You don't have to respond to it, but guess what? I have to write it. And I see Junior Caldwell. He's here in the room tonight. Excuse me. He is probably one of the biggest cheerleaders I have. He is an ultimate Sparrow. He participated in quite a few of the challenges this year. So, it's a wonderful thing. So, be sure, jump on board. Go over to my blog. Go back, review, and read. However, if you don't want to do that, just basically call me up about BUB Fabulous 365. It will change your life in 12 weeks flat for the rest of your life. So, what was that, Lawana? Your only challenge has been the amount needed, and how do you judge? Portion control, Lawana. Anytime if you can look at the palm of your hand, this is a portion for you. This is your magnifying glass. Look at the palm of your hand and do not have portion control that's going to subside or go outside that. That's how you know. And when you get full, stop eating. Stop eating. Be sure to drink at least 4 ounces of water before you eat, and consume at least, I am just going to say, a gallon of water a day. Keep doctors away. Gives you fabulous skin. You sleep at night. Your hair's good. Your skin's good. You feel good. You're happy. These things are so important. So important. And it's the simple things that you're doing or you can do and incorporate into your life every single day. It's not tough. It's not hard at all. However, it's a lifestyle change. If you're used to drinking soda, eating candy bars, a lot of sugar, tons of meat, red meat especially, OMG. I can do without that. Going to do without that. So I want to hold on to my youth as long as I can. I think that's important. It really is. And take care of your skin. Know what you're eating, because what you put inside is definitely going to come outside. It's going to do that. And yes, Junior, he is a special gift. He's one of my classmates. He's family from home, and I do appreciate him. It just makes me happy to see those Sparrows that actually say, okay, well, Val's been doing this all this time. Let me go ahead and give it a try. Let me ask her. Or you may do it without saying anything to me, and then you get the results. then you reach out to me. Great one, Bridget. I'm glad you invested into a digital food scale. So you're weighing your food. That's a great thing too. My niece, Tiffany, what she does, she buy, you know, those little lunchroom trays that we had in school or whatever. Hi, Niecy Crofts. Welcome in. She has one of those. And what she does, she uses that and to separate her food in there. So use that. Or use a scale like Bridget has. Use it. But guess what's with you all the time? Your hand. Your hand is with you all the time. Portion control is everything. If you feel like you've had dinner and you're still hungry, eat a free food. Free food is veggies, carrots, celery, apples, things like that. Eat your fruits, eat your veggies. Have some almond butter or something like that. Hazelnut butter, whatever butters. Peanut butter isn't the absolute best for you. However, I eat it. I love peanut butter. But, you know, be mindful. Hi, Daryl Gaither. I have two of the Gaither brothers in the room tonight. Sheldon, welcome in. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Please, please put your comments in, and I will respond to them. Like I said, I'm really hopeful that Jude could come in. In the event she does not, it's not the end of the world. I'll just have you guys all to myself tonight. That simple. But I really want to love you to fabulous and do whatever I can do to help you get there. That's the whole point of me being a conscious change coach. It points to every bit of my title. Do everything that's worthy in your life that you want. Think of your why. Hi, Michelle Rhodes. Your why for doing it, and then do something about it. Consciously change with intention. See the end result of what you're going to look like. Okay? Bridget, Veronica is congratulating you about the portion. She said, wait a minute, I'm going to read it. That's awesome, Bridget. Portion spoons are great also for portion control. We have to use that method for the kiddos at my school. So, of course, Veronica's a teacher. So, it's different means of rectifying or solving questions that you've been pondering or you feel is a block, like LaWanna mentioned. Hi, Russell Dye. Good to see you, Russ. Hi, baby brother. So, start your process now and just let it be the last time that you have to start. Let it be the last time you have to start. Maintain your weight. Maintain your dignity. Don't feel like you're overweight, underweight, don't know what to eat. Don't feel good about life. Embarrassed to take your clothes off. No. It's time to change that attitude. Love yourself enough to change. Please do that. Oh my gosh. Guess who's here? Jude has shown. She's piping in. She's piping in. So I'm going to welcome her in the room. Like I said, she's Jude Pie and of Rock Collage. Hello, Jude.
Hi.
Girl, it's so good to see you. Hi, Larita Knox. Welcome to the room. Jude, I've been talking about you.
Great.
And all of the things that I know for certain that you will be able to share in the room. I've been talking about alternative means and the whole point of herbs and how beautiful they are and how great they are to our lives, and utilizing them is ultimate. It's going to be something that we all need to be conscious of, and different things that I didn't mention that I was hoping that you'd pipe in and share with the Sparrows. So like I said, Jude has an ultimate healing oasis, and she utilizes crystals and herbs and all different alternative means to bring joy back into your life, healthy, consciously, and intentionally. So it's almost like I've never met her face to face. We're in a group together, And I promise y'all, she's my sister. We like too much of the same things, way too much of the same things. And so, from the first conversation, as every conversation I've had, probably for every live I've done, especially bringing on other people, it's because we have like soul connections. And I love that with every ounce of me. When I can connect with somebody on such levels where we can be supportive of each other, learn from each other, and share our knowledge with everybody else, with my sparrows, with all of her followers, is so important. Hello, Auntie Treese. Welcome to the room. So, without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to turn it over to Jude. Because Jude, I got this little cough and I say, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to get me some echinacea and golden seal, or maybe a little, you know. I already have yellow root in the refrigerator from my mom because, you know, my mama is all about it. And so I said, maybe a little olive leaf, you know, olive oregano. I'll be fine in a good 24 hours. Let me go ahead and run out and pick that up. So without further ado, Sparrows, please give tons of loves and likes. Be sure to share the video. Do that because there's somebody out there watching and needing some information that we're going to be sharing tonight. And all it takes is a stroke from you to hit that share button. And all of you that are going to be watching the replay, be sure to say hashtag replay that you, and let me know where you're viewing from. Every single person in this room, I will be responding. If you have any back-end questions, shoot me a note in Messenger if you want to be on display. I love you, respect you that much. So let's welcome Jude Pine. Hey, girl.
Hello.
Tell us all
Hi.
about you.
So I am the owner of Collage, the crystal healing store. I call it an oasis for healing. I'm a Reiki master, a certified herbalist. I'm an astrologer. I studied Vedic astrology as well as Western astrology. I'm an intuitive. I'm an empath. So I do readings and all of that other stuff. Sorry, I'm calling you. I'm joining from my car because I had a little car trouble. But
I told them you had a flat.
Yeah, girl. Out of all days, like, come on, universe. And Mercury's in retrograde, so you're not supposed to be fixing anything. So it's like, why right now? Why, whatever. But yeah. I create the jewelry at my store. I help a lot of people. I've helped millions of people so thus far. I'm coming on the 1 year mark next month, and I should be having a celebration very soon. I have a lot of events. I cater to a lot of small businesses or young entrepreneurs who are trying to get into the same type of business or something similar. I'm going to be starting a nonprofit very soon, helping other youths and creatives who are into this type of lifestyle or who are just like the misnomers or the black sheep of their family or pack, and they want to be known for their abilities and creativeness and all that fun stuff. I brought a couple of things to show you guys what I do. Here's one. I don't know if this is... I sent you a couple of pictures.
Yeah, you did.
But this is like a crystal candle. It has jewelry on it. This is a necklace. There's all different types of necklaces on each type of candle. Each candle has crystals and aromatherapy in it. Hey, Kimberly. Each candle like this burns for about 65 hours or so, depending on your burning take. And all of the candles have the power to help you manifest whatever it is that you're looking for. I have multiple candle sizes, whether it be tea light candles, pillar candles, or whatever. They're all very affordable. They all have crystals and herbs in them. Yeah. With the jewelry, huh?
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
When you say you have crystals in the candle, could you explain a little bit the purpose of the crystals? Most people don't understand the powers that are in crystals and how they can redirect things and energies that are in your life because we are energy of people. So, how could you incorporate that into the candle and what's the benefit of having those particular candles? Because you have a ton of things. You're giving jewelry away, you have the magnificent candles, and I can't even wait for you to start talking about Yanni. But the thing, um, explain what the overall benefit of that one candle and what it can do, even from manifestation levels. What
Okay,
would
so
Sparrows get from that?
sure. So one review I got from one sister that bought a candle for me. The intent for me for adding crystals into the candles, first of all, is to help you manifest or just basically purify your aura and or space that you're burning the candle in.
Right,
So the candles, the crystals that I choose are solely based on just clearing negative energy, whether it be clear quartz, smoky quartz, basically all types of quartz, some jaspers, um, anything that will help you ground and have that clear mindset when you're lighting your candle. Because when you light candles, you're basically lighting an intention, no matter
right,
what you're doing. So
right.
you're trying to light a way or a path to like clear some type of thought process or whatever. Um, yes, they're all scented. All the candles are scented, Junior. Um, what else? I'm a Reiki master, so I put positive Reiki energy into all of the candles that I create. There's
Great.
soy wax so that they're not burning any of that paraffin wax.
Mm-hmm.
And the scents that I use are all organic, so the scents last a little longer and they burn very clean.
Great. So you're not getting that black soot in the air.
Correct. Yes. And I have white ceilings, so there's no black soot in my ceilings or anything.
That's important because with that black soot, whether if you are aware of it or not, those are things that you're ingesting, you're inhaling into your
Mhm.
body, which causes toxins, which causes disease. And most people are just they just burn it because it smells good. We've gone over to Yankee Candle and picked this up, or we've gone over Bed Bath and Beyond whatever. And then you buy these things because they invite you in because they smell great. Again, flip it over, look at those labels, read. Reading is
Yeah.
fundamental. If you read and understand what's in it, because what's in that you're going to be consuming in you, and then you wonder why things are happening in your life. It's because of what you're doing every day and just not aware of it.
Mhm.
It makes a difference. And then cleansing, and I just love the fact that the crystals and what they do in a space, because I use them myself, especially when it comes to feng shui interior design. And I've been doing interior design for the longest time and using, the outline and the fundamentals of feng shui. Haven't really voiced it a lot, excuse me, but guess what? It will be more of that as of 2019. It's going to be more of that for that simple fact. So thank you with that. What else do you have?
So I'm a huge advocate for CBD.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I cannot really ship, but it's offered at my store is CBD water.
What is CBD?
CBD is the clean version, I like to call it, the clean version of marijuana, and there's no hallucinogen after fact or residue. You will not get high. It helps with people who have Alzheimer's, dementia, physical pain, menopausal issues, um, menstrual pain, cancer, all the above, anxiety, difficulty sleeping, anything like that. I had dental work done not too long ago, and instead of using the codeine that the doctor prescribed me, I used CBD, and I had no issues. I did not even touch one pill. I literally tossed it down the toilet, which is not healthy, but I dumped all the pills in the toilet. I've had a couple clients who use CBD regularly. I have one person who has MS, and CBD has changed her life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I have all types of CBD type of products in my store. Um, what else? I have all types of crystals. I have over 250 crystal types in my store, both tumbled and raw.
Yes.
What else? I'm just
Hi,
trying to
Rico
think.
Suave. Hello, Rich. Hello, all new sparrows coming into the room. Hi, Bestie Boo. Hi, Tanya. I'm loving what you're saying. And so you're saying that this water, the ultimate water, you have no way of shipping that. Now, is there any
I
way that we
do,
find it
I
around?
can, but it would be a little bit more expensive than regular shipping because liquids are hard to ship.
Ship? Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out. So if the sparrows are interested in it, I know I have friends who have parents that have dementia that are, struggling with arthritis and things like that. I know from Visions, the main umbrella of what I do, my company is Visions LLC. However, TVM is just a doing business as, it's just a piece of that. So the herbs, interior design, all of those things that Jude and I connect so well on is under the Visions umbrella. So with that said, it was too many products that I've created for other people, Sparrows, that I've made and shipped. And she's correct. It's very difficult to have to ship liquids because
Mm-hmm.
it could break before it get there, spill or something, and then you got a whole mess of back end things that you have to look at. However, if it's something that can be done or shipped from the
It will be.
manufacturer, we'll
I
get more
allow that.
information on that because I would love for those that need it, that have aging
Mm-hmm.
parents that may be dealing with some health concerns for themselves, to have access to that. And marijuana, it's a sweep
Yeah.
everywhere now. It's a sweep, and excuse me, it is a wonderful thing. I'd die if I had to inhale that smoke. I can't do it, and the smell is atrocious. So if you can put it in water, and it's something, and I know it's going to help me, I promise you, I'll be all about trying it. I would, especially with it being legalized at this point. It's about
Mm-hmm.
the best health and well-being for yourself. And don't shun, don't judge something until you do your homework. Do your homework and see what's out here that's of alternative means that you can get your hands on. Because I know my doctor is always like, Val, you're always healing yourself. You're always doing this stuff for yourself. And I was like, girl, yeah, I am. Because the more I can keep myself healed, I don't have to be in your office.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not coming here when I don't have to. I plan to live a long time. So, you got more goodies?
Yes, I do. So I have something called a smudge spray
Meaning?
in my. So some people are afraid of sage. I know a lot of people know what sage are. Some people don't know what sage is. It's a dried herb. There's different types of sage. Most people are familiar with white sage, which comes from California or whatever state. And the smoke could be very overwhelming for those who don't know how to use it. So
It's
I've created a smokeless spray sage.
what?
Yes, Bridget, I love sage. It clears all the negative energy and
It's a
it's great for cleansing the actual air in the home. If you
yeah.
have asthma or whatever, it's best to cleanse with sage, but when you're not in the home, have someone else do it, and then when you walk in, it'll remove all of that stagnant air or whatever. But for those who cannot take the smoke or the smell, this is what I've created. I use organic oils. I use Florida water, which a lot of people are familiar with, as well as distilled water. And I have crystals inside of this bottle as well to help
I want
clarify. You want it?
I want that. Because I use
I
wand. I use the sage wand. Love it, especially when you're moving into a new space. A lot
mhm.
of people know that. You don't know there are energies. If you move into an apartment, for example, you don't know who lived there before you unless you're the person that's coming in brand new. So you kind of need to deal with that. You have energies from the people that were there before. You don't know who it was.
Yeah,
Clean that space before you move anything in there. I mean, clean it very
correct.
well.
Correct. So I have this alternative here in different sizes. This is my purse size. This is what I have in my purse currently.
Uh-huh.
I have different oils or scents that you can use, that I've used to help mask some of the smell, but they smell amazing, and a little goes a long way. If you're at work and you have like this really, really annoying boss that you just want to like spray a little bit and be like, listen, I got you. And some of my customers have said, you know what? I use a little bit of the spray, like, chit, 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 you
You
know?
are crazy.
It's not me, it's my customers. So I'm just reiterating what they've been saying, and it's been hilarious. But it's helped a lot of people. And you can actually spray it on yourself. I use distilled water, organic oils. Um,
It's a
I am
great fragrance
opposed.
to wear.
It
It's
is. And
beautiful.
it's clean energy. The crystals have been cleansed before putting it in the bottles, and the bottles are BPA free, so they're all kosher in my book. Um, so yeah, I have different scents. I'll be putting them up on the website very soon.
Great.
The other product I have, really quickly, this is how I package some of my crystals. I put them in these little boxes. So the meaning of the crystal is on the front, and the actual stone is inside on the back. You
Mm-hmm.
get a nice size stone. The reason I do this is because I feel like crystals are minerals that care for you, so you should care for it. And I
Yes.
package it this way so that you can understand that these stones are here to help you and not hurt you.
Yes.
Um, I have a lot of disbelievers, if you want to say, if you will kind of say, like, they don't understand what crystals are, how they work, or whatever. So packaging them in this type of box helps them understand more so what the stones do for them. And I do have extra literature on every stone that I have. Again, I have over 200 stones in my store and in my repertoire.
Great.
Um,
However,
and
now
there's
I have
this,
a question. I know you do workshops, correct?
yes, yes,
All right. So if someone, one of the sparrows or your followers here, they know what you do and how great your shop is, I would love to get there and eventually will. The thing is, if it's someone, one of my sparrows here, have questions of what the purpose of the crystal is, which crystal should I have for whatever purpose? Like I have the citrons and all of that when it comes, I have focus and then different types of energies, the emeralds, the amethysts, all of these that I have around. Trust me, I am like a fast moving train without brakes most days, and I literally keep certain crystals around because they are its energies and your energies is bananas how it can keep you focused and
mm-hmm,
don't sleep. It's time to wake up and know what you have at your fingertips, and all you need to be is a little bit educated to change dynamic and focus in your life. So is that something that they could get with you online? Or is it a phone
yes,
call? Like, how would they go about?
yes. It's as easy as emailing me a synopsis of what you're going through. I'm really good at understanding people's situations and their issues and picking a stone or stones to best suit them for what they're going through.
Right.
I don't cater to one size fits all because I'm tired of the rose quartz people and the amethyst. Those are like baby stones. I
I agree.
have stones that can help you with a multitude of issues. And if you're honest with yourself, these crystals will help you. If you're not honest with yourself, then I don't know what to tell you. It's just
Yeah.
like going to a doctor. You can have multiple issues. If you don't tell them explicitly what your issue is, you're going to get the wrong medicine or the wrong cure. It's the same thing with crystals. You have
Yeah.
to be honest and open as to what it is you're going through to get the proper stone that will help you through your issue.
Thank you for that explanation. And that is true. Like I keep the tiger eye around a lot. I need to be focused. Otherwise, I'm all
This
over.
is I would love to show you really quickly. Like I have a lot of crystals all over me. So this is
Show
my
them.
wrist.
Yeah.
This is my wrist.
Love it.
This is my neck. I'm sitting, so I don't know if you can see my waist, but this is my waist
Yeah.
beads.
Okay.
And because I'm in my car, I can't show you my ankle, but I have ankle crystals too.
Absolutely. I'm a crystal girl. Have
And I
always.
also have
It's
for the
wonderful.
women, I have crystals in my bra too.
Get
Because
out. Now that's the
you
good
never
part.
know.
Why? Tell me why you have crystals over there. Please.
Because I feel like I'm a healer. So I like to heal. I like to heal, and I feel like with your left hand you receive, with your right hand you give. So I
Yes.
have certain crystals in my left bra to receive certain types of energy, and in my right bra to give certain types of energy.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
That's for me.
And
You
they're
didn't
very
prepare
comfortable
me for
too.
that. You did not prepare me for that. Oh my gosh. Now all my sparrows are gonna be out there with crystals in their bras.
Sorry.
Are the men crystallizing also?
I don't know.
Start a wave.
I
If the
know,
women
right?
can do it, men can.
I met a woman who actually wanted to sew crystals inside of bras. So I think that might
That's
be
a
a
beautiful
thing.
idea. Bali hadn't thought of that. Victoria hadn't thought of that. So
Exactly.
maybe Jude should.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh my gosh, you throw me all off track. What else do you
Sorry.
have? I'm sure I'll
Um,
be surprised again.
that's all I have for now. I wanted to close this out with a singing bowl, but being in the car, it's very uncomfortable and I cannot do what I wanted to do, but I did bring my singing bowl.
I
But
love
the next
singing.
time you have, I know, the next time you have me on, I promise to captivate you guys with the singing bowl to help clear out your, frustrations or whatever chakra blockages that you might have. The
Mm-hmm.
bowl is here. I have many bowls for many type of issues. So next time, I promise I will try to do that.
Yeah, hopefully we can probably get together and do something more hands-on. It won't be Facebook Live or anything. We could probably just create a class or just do something on the back end through a Zoom,
Sure.
something like that. So that way, the education is there because it's needed. It is so needed. You need to understand what these crystals are, how to utilize them, how they benefit your life in association with the foods that you're choosing to put in your mouth, it's important to have self-care, nurturing yourself, loving other people. And I know for me, I gain joy just by helping somebody else. And it's important. All of these factors, you just put them together, and my gosh, you'll live a very long life. Hello, Rashad. Hi, nephew. Hello, everybody new coming into the room. I know we only had her for just a little while, and please tell me why you're still in your car. Are you waiting for AAA, your husband? What is going on? You've been there a
No,
while.
I have, but I should be going home soon. I just had to jump on before I wanted to keep my promise and come on live,
Thank
but
you.
the spare is not really used to the car, so I didn't want to drive and talk.
No,
So yeah,
not
not
doing.
used to the spare on this car. So after the live, I'll go home.
Okay, great. All right. Is there any questions that anyone in Sparrow World want to ask you before she get off the line? And she did put her website there for you to reach out to her. It's Rock Collage, RockCollage.com. Any questions you have, definitely reach out to her. If you want any specific information on her before reaching out to her, I will be more than happy to tell you how fabulous she is. And I'm telling you right now, she's that fabulous.
Thank you.
If
Thank
you
you.
love me, you love her. I put it that way because she is a younger version of me, and it doesn't make any sense to meet another person that has the energy, have the thought, beliefs. She's me. She is me all day, and I love it. So
I just
next
don't have the
time,
sass and the open-mindedness that you do. I'm still a little introverted, just a little bit.
I'm introverted. Come again. Try something new, Jude.
Hmm.
I'm introverted. You can't tell by looking. I enjoy my peace. I enjoy being isolated away. I talk about isolation island all the time. I love it there. However, what I do, I can't possibly do it if I'm cut off, if I'm away from the Sparrows, if I'm away from anybody, which means I have to be engaged. I have to be out in the front. I can't be pulling the strings of the curtain from behind. I got to be in the spotlight. Trust me, where I am talking right now, did not want to do this. Mm-mm. But in order for me to reach people and engage the way I need to, a conscious change coach, my gosh, that's large within itself. So I say thank you. For those of you who don't know what a singing bowl is, do yourself the favor and research it. And if you have access to buy one, it's important. Do that. Do that.
I
Research the crystals.
I will.
Reach
I
out.
have a couple. Sorry, I have a couple of videos on my Facebook page, Rock Collage, where I've played the singing bowls. So you can, Veronica, you can go look there. I'll be posting more video chakras, and if you're blocked in certain aspects of your life, what that bowl is going to be doing for you. And I
And
like to use the quick difference between bowls. There are metal bowls or Tibetan bowls that are gold or copper or bronze,
right,
and those bowls are metal. So some people resonate with them, some people don't. The crystal bowls that I've used or am using, they have minerals, and our bodies have minerals as well. So
right.
more people resonate with the crystal singing bowls than the Tibetan bowls because they feel something yearning in their spirit or jerking them to basically change or shift their life. So
Right.
that's a quick synopsis between the two types of bowls that I'd be playing.
And another thing, living consciously this way and being energy, we're all energy. It attaches with your conscious, believe it or
Hmm.
not. Your conscious, i.e., is your spirit. We all have it. So it basically tells you what you need to do in your life. It's up to you to decide, choose to listen to it, and make those corrections. It's that easy. So we do have the option of choice and to make fabulous a reality, or you can continue on in demise and, just wasting away. And that's what you don't want. You don't want that. So that's all we have tonight before I cough myself up out of here. And because that echinacea golden seal is calling me. So I can I can talk without coughing. So, and change in the weather, things like that. Take notice. Your body reacts. My body is reacting. It's not sinus. It's not a cold. It's just changing the air. Changing the air. My body is saying, hey, girl, something around you isn't great. Fix it. Find it. So guess what I'll be doing? Burning sage. I'm going to clean the air. And then I'll probably sleep like a newborn baby tonight. So things like that. If you don't know that about me, now you do. Now you do. Because again, this sparrow here has a ton of layers and they're all pointing in the same direction of great health, long life, being your best all the time. So make changes where necessary. Reach out to Jude. I will be having her back on again. Excuse me, because we will be doing something together so you all can be more educated and you can do things from home to give yourself the best, especially with children. You have children with ailments and things like that. Do set yourself up with her. Reach out, call her, schedule a consultation, whatever you need to do. Get it done and do your own due diligence. Just read. It's a lot of information just on Google. I'm not trying to be funny. Essential oils and what they do, great. I put them in my products. I use them. If it's not herbal, if it's not natural, I'm not touching it. Not touching it because I value me too much. And so you need to value you as much. And keep your eyes and ears open for BUB Fabulous 365. It's going to be launching in January, so I will be doing a live specifically on that within the next few days. One more thing, as effective Monday, these Wisdom Wednesdays have really turned into what I had no idea they were going to turn into. And to have guests booked out through January already at the end of November, I can only say, but God. This is a God thing, and I'm just being obedient, doing what He say do. So I'm going to have to bring in another layer. So effective Monday, I'll be on live again. It's going to be just a bit of a twist with that, though. So look out for that. I will be saying more about it, probably around the same time, 7 o'clock. And I can't even do it because I love music too much. I love music too much. And that one is going to be along the line of Matters of the Heart. So Matters of the Heart Mondays, 7 o'clock. I'll be back on, and I will be having guests like Jude and anything music associated. It's not going to be something you've seen, I don't believe. However, it's going to be a bit of a twist. So anything Matters of the Heart that you're going to be dealing with, what I'm dealing with, I'm not ashamed. My gosh, I put so much of my vulnerabilities and how I became fabulous and a lady all the time. So I'm not a bit shy about sharing life experiences and things that I've gone through, things that I'm currently going through. I'm going to have to be the voice. So I didn't choose to do it. I was chosen to do it, and I'm going to be bringing some juiciness to you. And music is amazing. You know, every time I'm live, I have music in the background. That's my thing. I'm not a TV girl. It's all about music. Anytime I'm going through any situation in life, everything aligns with music. And you need to know yourself well enough to know what your vice is. It's a universal thing. Music, crystals, good health, knowing yourself, living conscious. It's a ton of things. Get to know yourself, and you have to consciously choose. And if you need coaching, we all need coaching. Coaches need coaching. Same thing. So it's a number of things that's going to be coming from TVM. And the ball is already rolling. So watch out. 2019 is going to be quite a few things coming to life. So thank you, Jude.
No problem.
Well, hug, girl. But you catch me off guard, and we share a lot, but you didn't share about those crystals in the bras. You didn't say that. I didn't know if I was
Sorry.
going to trip on myself or what. But I do love it, and I'm going to be inquiring about it because that whole handshake, we need some for hugs also. I'm just saying.
You too, Veronica. I enjoyed you too. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you all so much. Like I said.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Love you much. We'll be talking again soon so we can get something on the calendar to do a workshop. I think it's worthy to do that. Okay?
I agree.
That's all I got, my loves. We're out of here.
Right.
Love without conditions. Always possess a positive attitude and soar in all you do. I love you, mean it. Sweet kiss.
Right.
Bye, girl. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
Bye.